letter get there faster. Like Seattle's probably got multiple little cities inside of Seattle, kind of like Dallas and Fort Worth. There's different little bitty cities inside of Dallas. So it may say Dallas, but it may say, 71740, and then 4 digits after that.
After the salutation, do we only do 1 or 2?
No, double space after that too.
What's the salutation?
Salutation is the dear Mr. or hello so-and-so, greetings to all, whatever they put. In this case, it happens to be dear Mr. DeSosa.
You double space to every one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
After the date, double space. Address, double space. Salutation, double space. Then you have your body, which is all of this.
There's a lot of type.
From your new Main Street Clothing credit card all the way down to, please let me know if you have any questions about your new account.
Is there any mistakes inside the paragraph?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Don't you have to put a comma after Mr. DeSosa over
If you're using open punctuation, yes. If you're using closed, no. Your decision. I tend to put a comma because that's what I grew up doing. So
Dear
that's what I
comma?
do today.
Near comma.
Yeah. I always put a comma after salutation, and after the complimentary close, I put a comma too. But that's my personal, you can do it either way. Some, like modified block letters, will use a colon after the salutation and the complimentary close. Okay, y'all look for just a second. After you're done with your body, and you do your complimentary close, after the body, double space, complimentary close. This happens to be sincerely for this one. Then you quadruple space, that's 4 times, okay? You go down 4 times. The reason being is if you were printing this, they have to have room to sign their name. If it's only a double space, it's not enough room. Quadruple space, so they have room to sign their name. Then you put their name and title. So hers is going to be Mary Ann Loden and Credit Manager. Then you space once after this. Reference initials are going to be yours because you're typing this, it's not from you. Then enclosures, because she states in there that she's sending his new credit card agreement along with this letter. So you're going to need to put enclosures because that lets him know there's something else with this letter. If this was typed by you, if you wrote this, it would be your name and title if you had one. Then you wouldn't need reference initials, and unless there's an enclosure, you don't have to have that. Everybody understand? Any questions? No? Okay. You should do 2 of these. They look exactly the same. I just want one modified block and one block.
I'm gonna copy and paste.
You can do that. Just so you know, on the modified block, what's supposed to be indented
The date,
and what's supposed to be lined up at the left.
the body, and the address.
Yes, ma'am.
So does the plan to take advantage, does that go with the body or?
Yes. This is all of this, and this is the body. So you space it out just like that. She's at the end of this. You single space, and then start to new.
Space or?
Yeah, no, you don't indent it. If you're doing the, block,
Okay.
it's all lined up. You just start a new paragraph. Anna had a good question. Do y'all see that? How it's divided up into small little paragraphs?
Mm-hmm.
Yours should look like that. You should have 3 little paragraphs. They're single spaced. You don't double space in between each paragraph.
Does this look right?
Except for make your address, like highlight your address and single space it. Click up there. Yep. Remove space. Alright, Cole just asked a good question. Make sure you go back and highlight your address up there. And remove space after paragraph so that it's all bunched up together and not spread out. And I will get y'all a team set up so you can submit these.